If you're thinking about making a New Year's resolution this year, don't. You're wasting your time. What's happening, guys? Matt here, back with another video. If you guys are new here, I'm a final year student studying at the University of New South Wales, and on this channel we explore ways to be better every day. New Year's resolutions suck. Oh, you wanted me to explain? Sure. Every year, people make resolutions to lose weight, eat healthier, or to quit smoking. And every year, people drop them a few months later as well. Now, this isn't a rare thing. This is a worldwide thing where literal industries make billions of dollars every single year. Gyms. Oh, I've got a sore throat. Now, does this sound familiar? It's after Christmas and your stomach is full of festive lunch and Thanksgiving dinner. Your waistline is struggling and you whip out your holiday sweatpants. You look in the mirror and you say, damn it, enough's enough. I'm going to join up to a gym. I'm gonna make some New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna lose the weight that I gained during this holiday season. You sign up to your local gym and your motivation's super high. You go every single day for 2 weeks straight. Don't miss a single day. You're eating nothing but salads and you're going really, really strong. Suddenly, one morning you wake up late and you don't have time to actually make a salad. And so you pick up McDonald's on the way to work. And you tell yourself, it's just one day, I can have this one day and I eat McDonald's. Now you go to work and you have a really long day at work and you're tired, you come home and then you realize that you're too tired to make a salad, too tired to make a meal prep, and so what you do instead is you get takeout or you get Uber Eats. Now after you have that Uber Eats, you say, okay, now I'm gonna watch some Netflix because I had a really long day. I'm not gonna go to the gym like I normally do. It's okay, I skipped this one day, it's a write-off. You tell yourself that it's just one day, but before you know it, weeks have passed and you haven't been to the gym since that first 2 weeks during January. You tell yourself that you're gonna go, but you're gonna give an excuse every single time. You're gonna say, okay, I'm really tired today. I have a birthday dinner this day. And then finally, after 6 months, you cancel your gym membership only to wait for the new year again in order to lose that weight again. If this sounds familiar, you're in a similar boat to a lot of people, including me. What's a New Year's resolution that you couldn't keep? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. So if we know it's going to fail, why do we keep making New Year's resolutions every single year? The reason why is because most people would like to be better in some shape or form. We would like to think that we are capable of changing and being different than we once were. And so we kind of convince ourselves every single year that this year is going to be my year. 2020 is going to be my year. 2022 is going to be my year. This is going to be my year. How many times have you heard that? I know I've personally said that 1,000 times. But what gives? Obviously, there's some people who are able to stick to this habit. So what do they have that's different to us? Is it simply because they're built different? Not even slightly. The difference between you and, for example, David Goggins, other than a Navy SEAL background, a best-selling book, and honestly, having way too much energy. Damn. Does David Goggins have more discipline than you? No. What he does is he stacks the cards in his favor. And what I mean by this is that he's optimized his environment to be healthy, to be happy, to be all of these things, to be productive. It's really easy to be productive if you have nothing distracting you on your desk. It's really easy to be healthy if you don't have any cookies in your house. It's really easy not to drink alcohol if you don't have any inside of your house. It's also really easy to give me a thumbs up if you're finding this video useful. It really does help me out. Here's the thing, even if you optimize your environment, it may not last long. The reason why that is because you have ingrained habits inside of you which make you want to be distracted when you're doing work or wanting to eat that cookie when you're hungry. The thing is, habits are bloody hard to learn and they're even harder to unlearn. So it makes sense why New Year's resolutions don't really stick. But obviously everyone who forms new habits doesn't fail. So how can you be part of that 20% that doesn't fail and actually succeeds in forming new habits? The first thing that you need to do is to adjust the environment. The second thing that you have to do is to slowly and gradually build this habit up using progressive overload. I talked about progressive overload in my video about the learner framework, which is right here. But progressive overload basically says add a little bit more every single time that you do it so that you gradually get more used to doing this habit on a day-to-day basis. You don't need to be as intense as David Goggins, or you don't need to do a 30-day sugar-free challenge. What you do need though is consistency and time. If you want to start going to the gym, start small. Go once a week and only go for like 30 minutes and do that for like 3 to 4 weeks. After you've committed to that, try 45 minutes or an hour and do that for another 3 to 4 weeks. Then bump it up to 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe bump it up to 2 sessions or 3 sessions. And before you know it, without even trying, you are consistently going to the gym and now you're a gym junkie. Now I know it's not sexy or attractive because it's hard work and consistency and it's gonna take a long time. There's no magic pill, there's no silver bullet, there's no shortcut in order to develop a habit. Now, when you start off, it's really important that you just show up and that you're consistent. It doesn't matter if you're doing amazing things first day in, you just have to show up. You don't learn how to swim by doing an Ironman triathlon. Instead, what you're doing is the doggy paddle in the kiddie pool. The thing about New Year's resolutions and habits in general is that you're probably going to fail, and that's okay. It's inevitable. Progress is not linear, and so you shouldn't expect it to be. It's kind of like all over the place, zigzag here and there, like woo, 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 woo. You're gonna fall on your ass multiple times before you actually get to a point where you can actually see some gains. You're going to fall, but that doesn't mean it's over. When this actually happens, you're going to be a lot higher than when you actually started, and so you're not gonna start from scratch again. It's only over if you give up. So do not make a New Year's resolution this year. Don't ever make one ever again, or I will find you. I will. The only time that I'll be okay with you making New Year's resolutions if you take it really slow and gradually, and you're being honest with yourself that you're probably gonna fail, and you have the right structure and framework in order to actually do it. What I wanna hear you say is that it's March, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start running and develop this new habit. I don't wanna hear it's a new year, it's a new me. If you guys are still watching and interested in some habits that I developed during lockdown, have a look at this video right here. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. All my links are down below. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. So, you're still here. Consider watching one of these videos, will ya? See ya.